Okay, it's time to repair that annoying key at the end of the keyboard here that has been damaged. So let's get on with that one. So let's get cracking on this. I was going to say cracking. Let's get cracking on this key here that is raised. It's got some raised bits on it. So we need to take those out. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use some wet and dry sanding paper, just to knock the ridges off. Then I'm going to use some cutting compound. This is T-cut cutting compound. That should just give me a smoothest finish, and then I'll use some plastic polish effectively to just bring that and the rest of the keys up. And then the work on the keyboard should theoretically be done at that point, and we can put it back in the chassis. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Go over to Instagram and follow me there. Go over to Facebook, follow me there. That's where the normal notices are. And consider becoming a Patreon. So I only want to work on this particular key. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this putty knife or decorator's scraper or whatever you call them, just to lever that key down so that this key is solid and won't go down. And then what I've got is some warm soapy water, because you should not use this stuff dry, and then some wet and dry, or a wet and dry sponge. And all I'm going to do is just take the ridges out. And the reason you use warm soapy water is because the soap takes away any dust you create, theoretically. Go talk to anyone who works in a car repair shop. And if you look at this, you can see the plastic being worn away by rubbing this. And that has done its trick. It's taken the ridges off. That surface is now smooth. So we just need to use some cutting compound on that just to get the fine abrasions out. So that's what we'll do next. Okay, off camera I just dried the key off, so it's now nice and dry. Just using a standard cloth here, and we will use a little bit of this. This is brand new. I had to go and buy it because I found I didn't have any of this in the workshop. So, and it is green. How lovely. I'm not quite sure what's the best motion of this. I think it's just circular. But to be honest, you've seen me start this. I'm not going to carry on and bore you guys watching lots of me just rubbing circles on a key. I'll come back when I've got to the end of this stage. Okay, that took probably about 15 minutes, and I don't know whether you can see this or not, but effectively the surface is now quite smooth. There's still a little bit of an indent there, but nothing that's going to affect your finger when it hits it when you're playing, like it would have done when it was like it was. But now, just to bring this up, what I'm going to do is now use some Meguiar's plastic polish, and I'm going to actually go across the entire keyboard. I'll start off, and you can see me start off with this, but I don't expect you to watch me clean the entire keyboard. So I'll cut the camera off again, and then you can come back when we're done. And the plastic polish actually is another cutting compound, if I'm honest. But it's a cutting compound that actually leaves a shine on the keys, or polishes the key, should I say. Also makes them beautiful to touch. One of the things I like when you polish a keyboard. After you polish the keyboard, the keys are absolutely delightful to touch. Still needs a little bit more, but I'll come back when I've finished. Okay, I don't know whether this comes across on camera, but I'm just going to do that. And whether you can see the shine that is now on the keys, and the fact that that key is now absolutely beautiful. All of the keys now have that sort of wonderful feeling to them. Now they've been polished. It's just one of those things, and the key up here that was broken is now repaired. So we can now put this keyboard back into the chassis. But that effectively is how I've fixed the rough key.